Have you ever had this moment wherein you know exactly what you needed to say? The person is also right there. And then the timing also looks okay. You even have the first line in your head. And then the moment passes. Now the conversation is still sitting there, exactly where you left it. At IntuiWell, I see this often. People think they have a communication problem, but usually that is not the real issue. Most people know what they want to say. They are neither confused nor careless. Also, they are not emotionally cold. But the biggest problem is they just keep postponing the conversation. And in many Indian families, this pattern runs deep. We grow up learning things like let it go, do not create a scene, adjust a little, they will feel bad. So, as adults, we often mistake silence for maturity. We believe that we are protecting the relationship, but many times we are only protecting short term comfort, and that comes at a cost because you are not just avoiding a conversation, you're actually postponing a problem. The issue stays open, it keeps taking up space, it shows up as irritation, emotional distance, mental fatigue, surface level talking. So you will still speak, you will manage life, you will do practical things, you will ask questions, but the closeness starts draining out of the relationship. And that is the part many people miss. So, no big fight does not always mean no problem. Sometimes it just means the real thing has stayed unsaid for just too long. And that is also why the advice like just talk to them, it does not really help. Because the real problem is not always honesty, it is the beginning. Most people keep delaying because the conversation feels undefined inside their head. So they know the feeling, it's just that they do not have the shape of that feeling. So this prep defines it. Before the conversation, take 10 minutes, not during, but before. This is important. Write four things. First, what do I actually need to say? Second, what am I afraid will happen if I say it? Third, what do I actually want from this conversation? And finally, the fourth, what is my opening sentence? That is it. Because once the mind feels a little safer, the words become easier to find. So, this is not about becoming fearless, it is about becoming more ready. I have put the full article and the one page tough talk prep card below. Start here because one conversation, then another, then the next one gets easier. And that is how the pattern changes.